Let in a little joy.
Let in a little joy.
Let in a little
Let in a
light.
little light.
Know every little thing gonna be alright. What's the best that could happen? Clear the room for dancing, let in a little joy. Let in a little light on Sunday night. With bliss and love and truth.
We're so happy to be back with you. And here we are back in our old set.
That's right.
Called our living room.
That's right. That's a sign that things are getting better.
Well, I was able to set up all the equipment that it takes to do this version of the show, which took me a lot longer than it normally would, but I'm able to do...
And you know, I'm not allowed to touch the equipment because...
Oh, yes,
I
No, you have
am not very
more important
technically
things
savvy.
to do.
Right.
You gotta do all your vocal warm-ups.
I know. I've got to
Tune the guitar.
Yes.
Clip your nails.
apply lipstick,
There's
things, all
things.
sorts of
All
things.
things.
But that is a very good sign that Renee is able to move
I
us
was
back
able
around here.
to do some more things that I haven't been able to do. So little by little, pushing ahead and seeing every little bit of progress through this process that has been tough, but is making me tougher.
That's
And
right, and more
tender.
tender.
All of it.
Equal parts tough and tender, which is what tonight's about. So tonight is about a mighty peace. And it's about what the children are calling us into. The children of the world need for us to stand in our mighty peace, in the strength and the power of our love. They're calling for us to do that for them and for the whole planet. And so tonight we want you to open your hearts and be in sanctuary and sacred space with us as we grieve, acknowledge, hold, and envision a world where there is no us and them, only us, just us, in this world created by our own dreams. And so let's dream bigger. Let's dream more powerfully. It's time to let go of the old dream of war and destruction and killing and put faith and power and courage and determination and hope and vision into peacemaking, into creating more love in the world. And so I want to start with this beautiful prayer. It comes from the Common Prayer book, a liturgy for ordinary radicals. And this is, it's a Christian-based book that calls all people into their highest Christian goals of peacemaking and walking the walk of Jesus. Said, blessed are the peacemakers. And do you remember the rest of that part? Matthew 5?
Uh-huh.
Blessed are the peacemakers.
Oh, you mean to go through all that?
Yeah.
I think you can
Put you
read
on
this.
the spot, sorry.
Well, just to get,
I love this though, because what it is it's calling us into the truth of our hearts and our souls and our passion. And it says, peace is not just about the absence of conflict, right? Because there's always going to be conflict. But that's the space where we can grow from, right? It's also about the presence of justice, the presence of just us, right? When there is nothing to combat, we're all in it together, we're all in it to be heard and seen and felt, and then we can restore justice for all of us. A counterfeit peace exists when people are pacified or distracted, or so beat up and tired of fighting that all seems calm. It's easy to forget or to not hold what's really happening in this world that we are actually a part of when we send weapons of war to others' destruction. So a counterfeit peace exists when people are pacified or distracted or so beat up and tired of fighting that all seems calm. But true peace does not exist until there is just us, restoration, and forgiveness. Peacemaking doesn't mean passivity. It is the act of interrupting injustice without mirroring injustice. The act of disarming evil without destroying the evildoer. The act of finding a third way that is neither fight nor flight, but the careful, arduous pursuit of reconciliation and justice. It is about a revolution of love that is big enough to set both the oppressed and the oppressors free.
So beautiful, so powerful.
So, I don't know about you, but for me, holding or trying to even for a second feel or experience what's happening in Palestine and Israel and Ukraine and Africa right now in this world, and all the children who are being killed and wounded and traumatized by all of this fear and hatred. It's just so much to bear. But bear it, we must, to feel the connection that we have to it. And we are all connected by this, because all the children of the world are our children. So I want us to tonight start by allowing ourselves to grieve. Allow yourself to feel the sadness and the pain of the world right now. Allow yourself to let it pass through you, because feel it you do. I know you do feel it. And so in order to heal it, we have to feel it. We have to allow ourselves to recognize the pain that we are access to, that others are experiencing on this planet. In order to call in peace, we have to know the pain of what we're seeking to heal. And so I want to encourage you to have a safe place to feel the deep grief for all of the mothers and all of the children and all of the fathers, all of the innocent who are caught, and pray for all those who feel that hate is the only action possible.
Take a moment to read something from Father Greg Boyle of Homeboy Industries, who's worked for over 3 decades helping rival gang members find peace with each other. And he's just such a wonderful instrument of peace and a reminder to us, because all this grief and emotion has to be felt, and then, like Amy said, we've got to find the wound to be able to heal it. So we do have to be able to feel it, but we don't want to get disabled by it. We want to get determined to be the ones that are the instruments of peace. Father Greg says, you know what Martin Luther King says, it's not the place you've come to, it's the place you go from. And you go from here to create a community of kinship such that God, in fact, might recognize it. In fact, that is God's dream come true. No us and them, just us. And you imagine with God a circle of compassion. And then you imagine nobody standing outside that circle. And you know that God does not share in the demonizing in which we all engage in. And so you choose to go from here. And you dismantle the barriers that exclude, and you go out to the margins, because that's the only way they'll ever get erased. If you stand out at them and you stand with the poor and the powerless and the voiceless, and you stand with those whose dignity has been denied, and you stand with those whose burdens are more than they can bear, and every one of us here has had an exquisite mutual experience of knowing what it's like to stand with the easily despised and readily left out. You go from here, right now, this moment, to stand with the demonizing so that the demonizing will stop. And you stand with the disposable so that one day, the day will come when we stop throwing people away. For no kinship, no peace. No kinship, no justice. No kinship, no equality. You go to the margins not to make a difference, because then that's about you. You go to the margins so that the folks at the margins make you different.
you can see what's going on, what's going on, oh, what's going on, what's going on, glory, oh, the peace that sets us free. Hear the call, hear the call, hear the call, all for one and one for all. All for one, one for mic check, mic check. The ground, we are part of a global uprising. We are a cry from the heart of the world. Break down all the walls. Hear the call, hear the call, hear the call, all for one and one for all for one, one for we are unstoppable. Another world is possible. We are unstoppable. We are unstoppable. Another world is possible. We are winning. We are winning. This is the beginning of the beginning. Of the beginning. Of the beginning, we are a cry, we are a cry from the heart of the world, of the world. Do not be afraid, 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 do not be afraid. Love, 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 love. House of cards will to tumble and fall. We won't build, we'll break down all the walls. Hear the call, hear the call, hear the call, all for one and one for all for one, one for all for one, one for all. possible. Another world is possible. This is where we stand. There are more of us in this world that believe that another world is possible and believe in peace than there are those who live in fear and hatred and war. They're just all the ones with power and weapons. But there are massive amounts of people standing up for peace and love and kindness and unity all around the world. And to stand for the people of Palestine is not to stand against the people of Israel. We stand on the side of peace, which is on the side of all people, no one outside of this circle. And we asked ourselves this week, with more children being killed than at any other time in our lifetime by weapons of war, we asked those children, what do you want to say? What do you want us to talk about, to sing about this week? And they want us to sing of peace. And they want us to stand with courage against those who would tear down peace, who would say it's impossible, who would say the only way is through force and weapons, who would stop any chance of a ceasefire or reconciliation or a new way, a third way of doing things. Well, there is another way to be together. It's just not given the same amount of airtime. But it's time that we speak for these children, to protect them, to protect all innocent life on this planet. We are not serving our children well. We're destroying their water, their air, their land. The number one killer of children in America is guns, and we've chosen guns over children. We're not serving our children by fighting and killing each other over land, over religion. We must serve the innocent children of the world. And we do that through love and through peace and through kindness, through action, through prayer, through how we live our lives. It is not all on us to save all the problems of the world, but we can do what we can do. And so this week, I want to call you this call. Can you hear the call? Can you make the call this week? Every day if you can, but even once, twice, 3 times, please take just 10 minutes to call your representative. We're going to put the phone number up on the screen. All 3 of your representatives in Congress, please call them and tell them you want to call for a ceasefire and that we shouldn't add any more weaponry to the killing of civilians. We do not stand with Hamas. We do not stand with any terrorists or murderers. But killing civilians is only going to create more terrorists. And so can you please call this week and tell your elected officials that we need to stop the bombing and find another way. It's not the only solution. We must have the courage and the moral clarity to take care of the world's children. As a daily practice, just 10 minutes, 3 calls, 1 to each representative. This is from Valerie Kaur of the Revolutionary Love Project. It is a practice in alchemy. Channel grief into language, rage into action. Set a daily time in your calendar and notice what it feels like to say, please stand on the side of humanity. Tell me what that practice feels like for you. I call for a ceasefire because I can demand the return of hostages and call for ceasefire in the same breath. The moral injury of witnessing mass violence and doing nothing exceeds the risk of speaking out. A campaign of mighty vengeance will not destroy Hamas. It will create a new generation to join it. The starting point for any solution is shared grieving. One cannot grieve and prepare to kill at the same time. I mourn the 1,400 people killed by Hamas on October 7th and demand the return of the 200 plus hostages, 30 of them children. I mourn the 8,000 people killed in Gaza by the government of Israel since October 7th. Nearly half of those children, 4,000. We have never seen children murdered on this scale, this efficiently, in this short a time in our lifetime. Half the population in Gaza is displaced and in dire need of humanitarian aid. A ceasefire is the first necessary step in the long journey of repair. We cannot stop the anti-Semitism, anti-Muslim, anti-Palestinian violence on our soil without a ceasefire. In a time of violent extremists, we must be extreme in our love. Calling for a ceasefire is an act of love. Revolutionary love is the call of our lifetimes. How strong and mighty can you be in your love and your commitment to peace? Let it be in your prayer. Let it be in your action. Let it be in your prayers as you wash the dishes, as you run errands, before you fall asleep, when you wake up in the morning. And when you make a call to those in power to let them know how you want them to act on your behalf. Here's the number you can call and a sample script that you can use to call for them to stand on the side of humanity in an act of revolutionary love.
Build bridges through the heart. We'll That's where we'll find each other and ourselves again. We are one. We are one. We are all these rivers, one course, all these guides, one source, all these questions, one search, all these countries, one earth. Don't lose faith, do not separate. We are billions of moons guiding a tide, ocean of light. Build bridges through the heart when life begins. That's where we'll find each other and ourselves again. We are one. We are one. We are one. Don't lose faith, do not separate. We are billions of moons guiding the tide, ocean of light. Build bridges through the heart when life begins. That's where we'll find each other and ourselves again. We are one. We are one. We are We truly are. We truly, truly are. May that be our wish and our remembrance, to hold all of us in our hearts and to wish and to see the kinship that we share. Yeah. And to build bridges. And when we were just singing about, all these rivers, one course, it's so evident that when we see people praying, when we see people worshiping, to me it's so evident that it really is the same course, the same source, and people all over the earth are praying right now, and that is consciousness. And as much as we can pray and be a part of that consciousness is so vital right now, because there is the consciousness of greed, and there is the consciousness of
Separation and hatred.
division. So let us pray and be that, be that peace. And so we want to invite you to a good old-fashioned sing-along.
That's right. Because it's so healing, and it really does. We are sound and light, you know, we're vibration. And so when we put the vibration of peace and love, it really does change the molecules within our own body of water and the sea of humanity around the world. So taking action, not just thoughts and prayers, right? Taking action, that's thoughts and prayers with legs, but also holding the joy and being the peace on this planet is truly the most powerful way.
Be a living, walking prayer.
That's right.
An answer to prayer. Yeah.
So let us join together and raise and hold and bring to life this heart and this vision of peace that we all share. I think.
Yes, I wish I could play accordion on this. I don't think I can play anything. And I would clap, but it would hurt my little arm. And I feel like Kristen Wiig with the little hands. I need those little hands to clap up here. Oh, I wish I had them.
Don't forget to laugh.
And to pray.
And to pray. To have joy. Because you have to. It's imperative for your own healing. You can't be a beacon of bliss and of peace unless you're recharging yourself with light and joy.
And we grew up singing this song in church, and another one we sang was "The Joy of the Lord is my strength."
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember where it went from there?
No.
He fills my heart with laughter.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember that one? The joy of the Lord is my strength.
So remember, joy is your strength. That's going to help you make it
Lord is my strength.
Through to have the strength to be the love and
He
compassion
filleth me with
and
laughter. Ha 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 ha
grace.
ha. He filleth me with laughter. Ha 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 ha. He filleth me with laughter. Ha 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 ha. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Yeah, the joy of love.
Yeah.
Is my strength.
Amen, Sister Sue.
Because you know what? I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. Let's sing it again. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. Oh, I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got love like ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like ocean in my soul. Oh, I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like ocean in my soul. I've got love like ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like ocean in my soul. Don't you know that I've got love like an ocean? I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like ocean in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy everybody. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. Oh, I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. So you can sing that all throughout the week. And as you build your reservoir of peace, it's just going to flow out of you and into the world all around you. Be sure to allow yourself tears and laughter, action and prayers, all of it, connection and solitude. We need the whole balance to be well-balanced humans, and we need well-balanced humans on this planet right now. We need them for the children. We need them for a vision for the future and a new way of being together.
Thank you for being a circle of compassion, for being the peace and being the love, and we love you so much.
And I don't know if you can see, but these guys, they always know. We're about to blow the kiss.
Are you ready, guys?
Mwah.